What's up, guys? Today we're playing Epic 7, and today we're starting a brand new free-to-play account from scratch. I'm super excited. So much has happened to this game since it was launched, and being new looks so much different than it did in the beginning. We're going to use this account to show you how to progress, what milestones to hit, and hopefully make you a better, more competitive player. If you have an account that you want to keep, then hopefully this series will act as a roadmap, helping you to progress to endgame. If you want to enter the game for the first time or your account isn't amazing, then we got you covered as well. We're going to give this account away to a lucky subscriber once we have progressed enough and we have entered the end of the series. We're also going to announce other giveaways in future videos, but they're only going to be open to subscribers. It's been a really good month. I'm feeling good, and I want to pass it along to my friends. So make sure that you subscribe, and we're going to go in today and we're going to play Epic 7.
The goddess Diche vowed to protect Orbis and all its creatures. She sent the heir of the Covenant and spoke. Should calamity descend, my heir will rise up to deliver all from harm. Thus these lands shall ever be free from ruin.
That's a lot cooler than I thought. They made Ras look so awesome right
The
then.
Archdemon's forces are approaching. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before...
Don't worry. There's a reason they call Ross the heir of the Covenant.
That's right.
He's right. Don't worry.
See, he's
I
right.
will defeat the Archdemon.
Of course! You'll save us all, won't you? Oh, let me check my rabbit fortune cookie for today, just in
Wait,
case.
there's a rabbit fortune cookie?
This is no time for idle chatting. We must hurry
Why
to the
why haven't we
sanctuary.
received rabbit fortune cookies
That's
before?
just like you, Kisei.
Now I feel like I'm
So
missing
serious.
something.
Well, I guess maybe it can wait until the victory party.
All right, let's recover our strength at the sanctuary and get ready for the final battle.
Vildred really was the most likable character in Epic 7. He really was. Dude's awesome.
Shall we go?
We shall. Let's do this. You don't even have an exclusive equipment. 16K! Oh my goodness! What could they do to Vildred?
Oh no, they've almost
He's
caught
been
up with us.
juicing.
I'll stop the Archdemon's forces and buy you some time.
See? Most likable
The
character.
rest of you should keep moving.
What do you mean? You're staying? That's like asking for death.
No, I'm not dying, Ross. I'm saving everyone else. I'm not the heir of the Covenant. I can't defeat the Archdemon, nor am I an heir who can summon their guardian. So this is the best I can do for our world. Come on, do you have to make that face? Are we so close you can't say goodbye? I'm honored.
Please, survive.
Vildred, we'll be waiting for you in the sanctuary. You have to meet us there.
Well, all that stuff I said earlier won't sound as cool if I make it out of here. But I'll try my best. So make sure you all do your best too. The Archdemon and the Acolyte will be here any minute. I'll show them what an ordinary human can do. This is my justice!
Oh, I see they have the original cinematic. That's good, they preserved it.
Of course, it's you who was left behind.
Kayron, though.
No. For everyone else,
You decided to sacrifice yourself before they could abandon you.
Wait, what?
Because as a mere mortal, That was the best you had to offer.
Oh man, he's getting personal.
Obey, Neo.
Kron, come on, man. I know you're about to kill us, but you don't have to tear us down first.
Remember your meaningless death today.
Thanks to Vildred, we were able to recover just in time.
Now, all that is left is to fight the archdemon.
So many have sacrificed so much. We must win. So that their deaths were not in vain.
Now that we've recovered, we can summon the Guardians. Let's call upon Xeon and Cromcruz.
Light of the moon.
Okay, I think that's a little bit of an overkill here just for some basic units. You should probably save this for the boss battle. Like, I don't know why you have to call them right now. Cool, though. They did show an animation from one of the Guardians. That's pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but so many people fell in love with Kisei right here in this opening scene. She was, for a long time, the mascot of Epic 7, and it's changed several times since then, but she brought a lot of folks into the game for sure.
Now, this is the end!
No, there's no end to this. This meaningless cycle of destruction must be broken.
The heir of the Covenant failed to save the world. But what no one remembered was that this was not the first time. The goddess regathered the pieces of her fallen world. And she spoke once again. Arise. It does not end here. Thus the goddess kept her promise. For ruin cannot befall that which never existed. Such was the 7th restoration of Orbis.
That's why it's called Epic 7? Wait, what? She just hits the reset button on the Xbox and it starts over again? Like, how? 7 times. 6 times. 6 times Ross has completely failed to save the world, and now we're on Epic 7? What in the world? That is actually, that's really cool. Really funny, and I don't remember that at all, so this is going to be very interesting playing through the game again. We're not going to play the story as we move on. We're going to go straight into the game. So let's go ahead and see what we have to do today.
My bag is full of letters and parcels.
Ross wakes up, doesn't realize that he completely failed, and now we're going to go through the 7th restoration of Orbis. Hopefully he doesn't fail. I'm not sure I can handle Epic 8, but we're going to go in today. As you can see, we start immediately with a check-in reward. Every single time you check in, you're going to get this It always continues, and it's always the same. They recently updated the new player check-in event that now has some really pretty amazing things. You're going to get some items, some set pieces. You get a 5-star summoning ticket for an episode 1 hero and an artifact, which is really good. And then you're able to make someone immediately 6 stars once we get to day 14. Now, as you can see as well, look at this. Once you log in for your second day, you're going to get 80 energy and 300 stigma every single day. So make sure that you're making the most of this by logging in every day to play. We also see that we have new player buffs. That's very, very interesting. Spirit altars. Oh, 14 days. That's amazing. You're going to level up much faster. We're going to be able to utilize the spirit altar, which is really great. And we're going to get more points from arena, which will also help us to buy more energy. So in your first 2 weeks, make use of these items. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to progress in the story as far as we can. We're also going to utilize this buff into Arena to make sure that we're going in, even if we're losing, that's okay because we're going to get more conquest points. Then, if we have time, we'll go ahead and look at Spirit Altars. Spirit Altars often has buffs that happen at least once a month, and so I'm much less worried about this. I'm much more worried about leveling up and getting gold because that will unlock other parts of the game. As a player in Epic 7, you are going to get stuck at certain points of the game. Your heroes need to be improved, or you might need other things in the game to be able to progress faster. Now, we know that we're going to get level 70 gear on our third day, so that's really going to speed up progression. But for right now, I've autoed all the way to 3.7 and I've gotten beat. What we need to do is we need to now figure out how can we pass this and continue to move on. One way to do that is through all of your missions and your star rewards. If we go into this level, we see that they have 3 stars here, and to get each one of them, it tells you exactly how to do it. What you want to do is you want to try and complete all of these in one run if you can. As you get into further episodes, then we might have to come back and revisit some of these because we don't have all the conditions. Like it might say you need a light hero or a dark hero or all fire heroes or something like that. The other thing we can do is we can make sure that we're picking the highest level person on our list. These are people that are not our friends. We get 5 for this. But what you can also do is go into your chat, pick someone that doesn't have maximum friends, and then just request to add the friend. When you use them, you will get 10 instead of 5 onto your friendship, and you'll build that friendship even faster, which will help you to buy out your energy and also buy out additional arena tickets every single day, which is something that you're going to be doing in the future. Now, if we go back to one of our previous episodes, go to episode 2, we have all 30 stars, one from every one of them, and we're going to go ahead and collect it. The next thing is that we have these quests, and we can just click receive all. You should basically be getting all of these things as you're going through the game naturally and progressing. At certain points, you're going to have to do certain things, but for the most part, you should just get them as you're progressing through. You can see we're getting lots of runes, which we do need because we're going to awaken our heroes. Awakening heroes is a very important and crucial part of the game that will help you with your progression. By clicking on awaken, we can see that we will get a stat increase while also getting a general health and attack increase. Both are going to be very important. At level 3, this is as far as we're going to go until we start to get up to level 50 or even further. At level 3, one of your skills is going to change and now become better, and it's a permanent change, so this is how your hero will always function after they're awakened. In this case, they do upgrade our level 3, which is very nice, so we want to make sure that we're working toward getting these runes to make sure that we're able to awaken her to level 3. If we go to level up, you can also use penguins to level up, and that will increase your stats that you have. This is important because now your heroes will be able to survive longer and do more damage, which will then put you forward into more difficult content. If we go and level her up to the max, then we'll be able to promote her to a new star. 6 stars is the highest, and so we're working toward that, but make sure you're working on it toward heroes that we're going to use long term. You're pretty much going to use Mercedes for the rest of your Epic 7, so feel free to go in and to invest, level her up, and make sure that you make her as amazing as possible. What we're not doing again is we are not going in and giving her any equipment. On day 3 and day 5, you're going to get level 75 gear, and this level 1 stuff is just going to be used for leveling up that much better equipment as you get it. Also, keep in mind that you have a mailbox, and the mailbox is going to give you other rewards. You have ongoing events. When you click on those, you're going to be able to go in here and now make progress towards your achievements. Try and get these as you go. You don't have to finish them all in one day. If I finish this on day 7, then I'll still be able to collect it even though day 1 has passed. If we come down into one of these other days, you can see consume energy has already been completed, but I cannot get it until day 3. So you're able to finish these other missions ahead of time, even though you can't collect them yet. So don't let that stop you. Regular event is open to everyone, and this will give you plenty of energy and other rewards. Call to adventure is very important. This is also going to be another source for you to get a lot of materials. And free covenant summons, 7 days. That is fantastic. Hopefully, you have some luck. You get some nice shines. You get some heroes that you can use later. But also, this is going to help you progress because the heroes that we don't need, now we can utilize those to further our reputation and get even more rewards. If we look at the adventure, I've gone ahead and collected some of these, and some of them I will not collect. We see here that we have a labyrinth token. Labyrinth tokens are going to respawn 1 per day. So this is important because we want to make sure that we're never maxed out on labyrinth tokens. Don't collect this until you need it. It will not expire, and so you're able to, when you have time, do labyrinth and then collect this to make sure you can keep progressing. Same thing as we get further on with the Abyss tokens. The Abyss tokens are going to be 3 per day, so you never want to go over your 3. You want to either use them every single day or purify the Abyss to get the rewards. So keep that in mind as you're going through. Don't collect a lot of these things that are going to go past the maximum, because that's going to prevent you from getting regeneration overnight or while you're not playing. And Hunt Expert Challenge, this does not unlock quite yet, but keep in mind too that we want to make progress toward a lot of different goals. The very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to progress through the story as far as you can. When you can no longer progress through the story, then now we're going to be going through and doing other forms. You can come into your battle and try to do some Abyss. If you are getting stuck in Abyss, then come in and try and do Labyrinth. When you're stuck in Labyrinth and you need to get more runes to awaken your heroes, come in and do Spirit Altar. Keep in mind though that we don't want to spend a lot of time in Spirit Altar because we're not going to get that many rewards per drop. It's really best for Spirit Altar if you do this on a buff day. That way you're really maximizing those rewards. Occasionally as well, they will give you buff tokens that you can use at any time. So if you get one of those, then make it for a time that you can play and then go to town on Spirit Altar. And then the very last thing is we have reputation. Make sure that you're coming through and trying to do your daily reputation every single day. We have different quests here. You can see I completed some Spirit Altars. I also completed some Adventure. And then what we're going to do is we are going to come in and request a Covenant Summon. I'm not going to summon for any heroes yet, probably for a while. We have selective summons, but we're not going to use it. It's not going to expire, so don't worry. But make sure that you're coming through and you're doing your free Covenant Summon every single day. You never know what you're going to get. I don't get a spark here, and that's all right. You could get any number of heroes. The Covenant Summon pool is pretty much every hero pool that's available.
Efficiency in everything I do, especially magic and math.
Now, Carrot is very useful. She does have a specialty change, and she's widely used even into Endgame. So, this is a very fun hero. I do like to use her. I have so many heroes on my main account that I don't get to always use all of the heroes, but very, very fun after you complete your specialty change. And now that we've completed that Covenant Summon, we're going to go back into our reputation, and we're going to make sure that we collect this. Even if you are a casual player, you need to make sure that you're collecting this every single day. You're going to get some Covenant bookmarks, which are really good to do Covenant summons, but you're going to get this premium currency, which you need. Premium currency is available in a lot of places in the game, but none of them are quite as easy as just doing your daily reputation. This is going to unlock a lot of potential for you to get more heroes or to do other things later down the line. So make sure that you're coming in. Utilizing all these free rewards is going to help you to really progress in the game without being hindered. It doesn't matter if you're a free player or you're a paid player, you really need to make sure that you're maximizing your rewards. And that is going to be the end for episode number 1. I hope that you enjoyed this video. We are going to continue with our story to make sure that we're unlocking other parts of the game and continually progressing to end game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give me a like so other people just like you can find it as well. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck with your battles.